Hey guys, welcome back to Bake Me Happy. This week, if you couldn't tell by the title, we made banana ice cream. Now, funnily enough, this ice cream doesn't really taste like banana, it's just made from bananas. So this is a perfect alternative if you have to go dairy-free on something, or if you just don't really like the taste of cream, or the other ice cream is a bit too sweet for you. So let's get into it. I started by cutting up 2 bananas. I've only shown one here, but I cut 2 into small slices, put them in a Ziploc bag and froze them for about 6 to 8 hours. It's probably best if you do it overnight, but I put these in this morning at about 8:30 and then I took them out at 4:30 and they were perfect. So to start off, I took the bananas that I had frozen and I tipped them into a food processor. You can use a blender, you can use a NutriBullet or anything like that at all, anything that's got blades pretty much. So I put them in the food processor and pulsed them until they looked a bit like breadcrumbs and then kept going and then whipped it until it looked like, well, pretty much whipped ice cream. They become a bit lighter in colour than when they were frozen and it's a lot creamier kind of consistency. So I took the container off of the food processor and put it back onto my bench and I just mixed it around with a spatula, got everything off the blades and made sure that it was all completely smooth. And then this is totally optional, if you want it to taste a little less banana-y and a little more, well, like vanilla ice cream, you can add a splash of vanilla essence. Keep in mind, the more that you whip the ice cream with the blades, the less that it will taste like banana. So I kind of wanted to leave it in as a little bit of a hint, but I did put some vanilla essence in. So I then divided it into 3 bowls and to make our 3 flavours. You can obviously leave the ice cream there if that's what you want to do and just freeze it, but I went on to make different flavours. So I started with my chocolate chip flavour. So I took my chocolate chips, I took really small ones because the smaller the better they are. The smaller the better, because when they freeze they get really, really tough and they're hard to bite, especially with the consistency of the banana when it's frozen. It can be a little bit difficult. So I took really small chocolate chips and sprinkled them through and then mixed them with a spoon, and that's your choc-chip ice cream. I then did my caramel chunk ice cream and I just took the top and field caramel that I used in my previous video and I put that in and mixed it all together. I mean, if you want smooth caramel, you can melt this in the microwave, let it cool completely and then pour it in so it's more of a liquid consistency and it'll combine better with the banana. Or you can put this in at the start of the process and mix it through and that will whip it in with the banana as well. So I mixed all of that in, still had a few chunks here and there, and then put that to the side. Finally, I did a berry and banana flavour, which is why I wanted to keep the banana flavour at the beginning. I put in some frozen blueberries and put them into the ice cream, mixed them around. They were quite big, but that's okay because they take up more space. And that was the berry ice cream finished. So I took these little mini cups that we bought online and I filled them up about 3/4 of the way, maybe a little bit more, with each of the flavours of ice cream. And then I put them in the freezer to freeze overnight. So with 2 bananas, I made about 6 cups, which were 6 of the small cups. But obviously you can increase or decrease this recipe according to whatever you want to do with it. So after I took them out of the freezer, you can see in the video that they are a little less shiny and it's a little bit more solid on the top, which is obviously what we want. And then if you want, you can just peel off the paper cups to eat them like that, or you can stick a little pop stick in them and eat them like an ice cream. So that's it for my video this week. I really hope that you enjoyed this ice cream recipe as much as I enjoyed eating it. If you want to see more like this, make sure you check out my other ice cream video. I'll link that down below. Check out my previous video and my next video. They'll be linked right here. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on the video, and all of my social media will be just below me here. I'll see you next time. Bye.